What's up everyone, this is Alex with Norse Outdoors. I'm here with 3 other guys of the Norse Outdoors Crew. Gus is in the hammock, RJ is down there, and Gavin's up at the top bunk. And we are doing some serious ice camping this week. Let me just show you the temperature right now. So this is the temperature today. It is negative 25 last night. And the rest of the week, well, it's looking cold. So we're gonna show you guys how to survive out here on the ice. We're gonna show you where to go, like what to do, basics from heat to food to showering. What do you do? We'll let you know. Stay tuned, it's gonna be a fun one. Okay, first things first, where the heck are we? Well, if you look outside, looks like we're in the frozen tundra, but we're not. We're in Lake of the Woods, Minnesota. Some call it the walleye capital of the world. You know, I tend to agree with them. We're out about 9 miles off Pine Island. We're using Adrian's Road. This is like our 5th year in a row using Adrian's Road. They do a good job. There's a bunch of other people, especially on the south end of the shore, that make roads. They take good care of them. There's wigwams, there's a bunch of other folks, but we like going with Adrian's. That's what we've done, and that's probably what we'll continue to do. So it's very easy to get out here, especially on the south side of the shore. A lot of the resorts, again, have easy access. You can also stay, you know, on land, but we don't like doing that. We like camping out here. So we drilled these holes out last night, but as you can probably predict, they freeze overnight. So we're just opening up each of these 6 holes. We've got these nice hole covers, so to try and keep most of the heat in overnight. Okay, here's what we run for an auger. So we got the K-drill, super light, it floats. We also have the K-drill extender, so we're running about 24 inches of ice right now. I think if it was like 27 inches, we definitely want to use the extender to get through the ice completely. We also have this clam auger plate. This is the first year we're using the auger plate. It's super nice, especially with the K-drill. Definitely recommend the auger plate because you get much better like grip. And it actually improves the torque ratio of the K-drill. And then we have just a DeWalt 20-volt drill. I definitely recommend getting one that's solely dedicated to your ice fishing needs, as you will probably burn through it. Oh. Wow.
Nice. Okay.
This one looks good.
Gavin's on landing?
Gavin's on landing. Nope, Gavin's not filming.
I don't have many sweets.
Big head shakes.
That's a big fish.
We saw it. Ooh,
Nice.
That's a nice one.
Good keeper.
First size.
Nice.
Oh yeah. You got him?
Gus.
Boom.
God damn it. That's another keeper.
This is a hot hole.
It is.
Just as simple. Sweatshot, treble hook.
That's
Shiner.
a big shiner though.
That was
Let's
a
get
big
him
shot.
bumped.
All right.
Awesome, nice.
Bumping in at
Wow.
17 and a half.
Still can't get in that 16.
Still can't get in that 16 window.
Unhooked.
Look at that, guys. Gavin's coming with me. I'm gonna show you the setup that we got out here. Welcome to MTV Cribs. This is our fridge, custom built. That's what we got going. You've pretty much seen all these fish be caught. We got the 19, the 15 and 3/4 ones.
16, some say.
Some say that. And then honestly, a good sauger. I think I contributed that one.
Oh,
But
that
then-
is a good sauger.
Yeah. And then this is the second part of our fridge. This is where we have our lunch, casserole, zucchini muffins. You know, we have it all. All right, let's go back inside.
Oh, the black bag.
Yeah.
This is the bedroom. This is RJ's room.
Oh yeah, this is my humble abode.
Now you might be like, Alex, you're standing in the living room. No. This is Gus's bedroom right here. Then if you come here,
I
boom,
get this air zone.
I'm in my my bedroom. And then Gavin's bedroom is up here. We have our kitchen. Top of the line microwave. This is what we just brought in for lunch, so I'm gonna chow down on that. And Gus is probably gonna catch another keeper. All right, guys, now let's talk about our heating system a little bit. So we have 3 redundant heating systems, which I think are super important when it's like negative 25 degrees outside. So our first and our main one that we definitely like need to keep going is this bad boy. Boom. This heater is 20,000 BTUs. We talked to an HVAC guy, and this is kind of the setup. It's definitely our main setup that we want going. We can easily keep the shack at 70 degrees Fahrenheit with this unit here. There's 2 main outlets of heat. Here's the intake, and this is right under the first bunk. So now we have generator power and we have battery power. So the batteries that we're running are 12-volt batteries. They're deep cycle. We alternate the use of batteries. So at night, we like to run on battery power. Now, your batteries die, okay? So then we switch to the next battery, right? That's basically the program we run here. When we're running the generator, we have the chargers for the batteries. So you charge the battery, you're not using. Okay, that makes sense. But let's say the propane gets cold outside, or you're low on propane, right? And this heater gets knocked down, or your regulator freezes. These are all hypotheticals. This never happens to us, but let's say it does. Our second source of heating is this, a little electric heater. Boom. So again, that would just run on the generator or the batteries. And this one's actually really important. If we can go full tilt on this one while we're trying to fix our main heater, then we can keep the shack at about like 58 degrees Fahrenheit with this guy. So that's super nice. I'm gonna put this back. This is actually where it belongs, right underneath the bed. And then our third source of heat, which is super important, is just a regular like little buddy propane heater. That's right now in the bathroom, which we'll show you later. That's outside. But if we have that going full, that can keep it at like 61, 62 degrees. So having that redundant heat, I think, is super important for safety, especially as you're out here in the cold.
If you're out here ice camping on Lake of the Woods, we know you're fishing. So we'll show you a little bit of that, how we do it. This feels like an okay fish. A lot of walleye and sauger up here. Yeah, a little sauger there.
Nice, that could be a...
Jig and minnow. Looks like about a 13 and a half, 14 incher.
What do we keep for saugers?
Sauger, we're looking for 14 and up. Walleye, we're looking for 15 and up.
All right, let's see what that sauger clocked in at. We've got our measuring stick right here. We've got all our tallies from our previous days.
Jeez, put your head down.
I mean, that's a 14.5-inch sauger.
That's a nice sauger.
We're gonna keep that one. And we'll give you a look. Nice, that's dinner. All right, folks, it's breakfast time out here on the ice. We've got a wide swath of options for breakfast. Option number 1 are these Jimmy Dean Delights breakfast wraps. They are turkey, sausage, and veggie. We're not sponsored by Jimmy Dean's, but we basically are at this point. The other option is the Jimmy Dean breakfast sandwich. And yep, that's what it looks like frozen. How do we cook these things? Well, on the ice, we've got this very nice, practical microwave. Small, yes.
Which is ideal.
Doesn't take up a lot of space. This is the kitchen area of the shack. The other thing that we have that we could use to cook is a little Coleman, like a propane Coleman. We haven't yet fired it up, but we might this afternoon to cook some walleye. Not sure yet, but those are our main cooking methods. A lot of frozen foods. We've got Southwest chicken taquitos. Those were good last night. And then, is this the mac and cheese?
Oh yeah.
Oh, that was good. So we're gonna warm these up and have a little breakfast. Oh yeah. Are you a hot burrito guy or a light cool burrito guy?
Oh, I'm a hot burrito enjoyer.
Oh.
Wow, How's Mexican Eats. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Great.
RJ, room to the dance, RJ. Oh yeah.
Wow. To be honest, boys, we got one.
It's gonna be underwhelming. Could be anything though.
Alrighty, first fish on this bait, the pink North Tackle Rattling Puff Minnow. Look at that presentation, as big as possible. Head on, tail on, it's perfect.
Okay, next thing we're gonna talk about while ice camping is you don't want to be driving back every night to get a dozen shiners or a dozen fatheads. You can't do that. So what we have here is Gus's bait holding system. So it is basically a clear, waterproof quote-unquote tub. It's got a bubbler here that we keep plugged in so that at all times our bait has air flowing to it. Then what Gus did this year is, you can see there's some mason jars in there. Yep, he's shining the light. Now that is key, because if you keep the bubbler going all the times, then your bait is gonna have to work against the current constantly, so they can actually go in the jars. See, you see a couple of them in the jars? They're actually taking a break. That lets them rest, rejuvenate, and then they can come back out for oxygen. We haven't had nearly any bait die on us, so it's a good way to keep your bait alive. And actually, Gavin made a good video on how to make that bait well, so I'll probably link that down in the description. Check it out. All right, it's lunchtime in ice camping world. This is what's for lunch. Carrot soup. That's tasty. Nope. He's committed now, though.
Where's my phone?
Oh, he got
Hey,
it.
he preserved the bucket? Oh my gosh, what a hero.
Wow. Hopefully you guys can see that, but
That was great.
not all heroes wear capes, folks.
Gavin does sometimes though.
You just saved someone's litter. Remember to keep it clean, folks. Not just because it's the right thing to do, though. It's the law.
Alright guys, so basically our batteries are crap, and usually around 4 a.m. every day we run out of power, and therefore we run out of heat, so everybody wakes up. We are trying to avoid that, so only I, the measly loser who sleeps above the batteries, has to wake up at 4 a.m. So we're getting the lowdown from Gus on how exactly to do the operation.
So each battery has one of these connectors. This one's currently plugged in. And all RJ will have to do is take this connector, unplug it from here, and plug it in. And we'll swap batteries.
It's pretty easy.
Because right now we're not running on any of the batteries. The switch is on the generator, and we switch it over at night to the other side to get on battery power. And these guys got all excited because there's a fish on the screen, but we'll see if they get one. But that's battery talk.
All right, it's dinner time out on the ice. It's very windy. Gus has got ingredient number 1. You guessed it, it's fish. I'm getting ingredient number 2, which is butter. Let's move along to the kitchen now. This is the kitchen. It also doubles as the bathroom. But take a look at this setup, guys. So this is like a nice little pullover that we have. A little buddy heater. And then a Coleman propane stove. Gus is gonna pop on in. Ooh, yeah. Got Lowry seasoning and Dorito seasoning. Table 1. Yeah, this is tricky now. Dinner. Okay, so Gus took the first piece off, and I get the honors of taste testing it. Man, the Doritos give it a nice crunch, and the Lowry salt gives it like a blast of flavor. Gus did a great job. That's about as fresh as it gets, so I'm super happy with it.
Alrighty guys, so we're sampling walleye 2 ways. First, we have this nice stuff that's cooked by Al. Second way is my heater walleye. It's got to warm up a bit, takes a little longer. It's more of a slow cooking process, but let's try this stuff first before mine gets done. Wow, that is really good. You can't beat fresh fish we caught today or yesterday on the ice. Perfect.
Alrighty, Roo guys. So now it is nighttime in the shack. RJ, me and Gavin are in here. We're giving it our best bet. The bite definitely slows down at night, so this is...
down. You will not catch fish after dark.
Now, Gavin showed me a video from last year of RJ hooking into a big one at 10:48.
Yeah.
10:48. So the local time is 10:01 p.m. So RJ is gonna be jigging for at least 45 more minutes.
I was back when I was a young man.
But let's talk a little bit about bedtime routine. We definitely listen to some music, so that's what you just heard there. But RJ gets the bottom bunk. Gavin gets the top bunk. Is there anything special? I mean, the top bunk's a little bit wider, a little bit harder to get up into, a little bit harder to get down from. Why is RJ the bottom bunk?
Well, bottom bunk is the elite bunk for sleeping.
It is. It's good. It's right above the heater. He stays nice and warm. Easy to get in and out. But the con is he's above the batteries. He's above the heater. So it's an access point that he's got to move in and out.
A lot of times I'll be sleeping and people are reaching under me trying to fix problems with the shack.
Little feels
But
left
I
and
can
right.
sleep through our catastrophic heater failures.
Yep, that's good. Now you're probably asking yourself, where do I sleep? That's a good question. I sleep here in the air. So this hammock actually gets unraveled. Boop! Hangs over there. Now, pros, I'm in a hammock. I'm swinging. I'm like rocking like a little baby. I have good sleep. Cons, it's right by the door and there's definitely a leak right here. Now we may have fixed that issue actually. And this is a lot better. So I get a little cold draft. I can make it down to about 53 degrees. That's when I start noticing it's cold. And then Gus, the fourth member of the crew, he sleeps here in this airspace. Boop. And this is his hammock that gets unraveled. So yeah, we're getting there. We'll brush our teeth. Gavin's gonna warm up some soup. And we'll probably call it a night.
Don't get out your eyes looking at this. I don't want to like change his focus, but
You can use this hole.
got it, Max. The 9 o'clock bite. It's a small.
9 o'clock. This is 10:42.
Oh, prophecy!
I told you. Oh.
I can't.
He's stuck on the ice.
What?
He's gone.
No.
That's heartbreaking.
This is exactly what
like
happened.
The prophecy.
The prophecy.
It's prophecy.
You guys, we've repeated history.
9
Light-
o'clock every night. Or
No.
11 o'clock.
11
No.
o'clock, 10:42.
Lightning ended up striking twice, guys.
What happened?
Well, guys, that's a great way to end
That's it.
a day ice camping up here at Lake of the Woods off Adrian's Road. If you like this kind of content, make sure you like it, subscribe. Let us know what you want to see down below. We have a bunch of ice fishing content coming out from this week. So stay tuned for that. And remember, folks, nobody owns the water. We'll catch you in the next one.